Spoilers for the One Piece manga. I do not want to hear people crying in the comments. Luffy and Lucci are going to be reuniting in the next chapter, and we will potentially see a rematch between Luffy and an old villain of his, which we haven't seen since technically Alabasta with Crocodile. Although I'd love to see these two interacting with each other once again, I can't say I'm excited to see them fight. You see, in the past two arcs of One Piece, Luffy and the others have gotten exponentially more powerful. Luffy went from using what he learned from Rayleigh to surpassing Gear 4 in base, to his base then surpassing his Gear 4 state yet again, but this time on crack. Learns advanced armament and advanced conquerors, and future sight, and on top of all of this, he gets a transformation, which by the way, every time he laughs, he gets more powerful. And in order for the others to keep up, we have also their powers being boosted to ridiculous levels. Jinbei went from Gear 2 Luffy tier to sending Big Mom flying with his attacks. Nami and Chopper were both arguably the weakest Straw Hats and are now capable of damaging the top tiers of the Beast Pirates. Brook going from getting farted on by dead Ryuma and Kuma to slicing up Prometheus and tagging Big Mom. Point is, everyone is ridiculously powerful now, meaning the enemies are also going to have to be stronger in order for them to have obstacles. And I really hope one of these obstacles isn't CP0. You see, Rob Lucci definitely isn't a weakling, and I don't want him to be a weakling, but him being able to press base Luffy or forcing him to transform would mean he can legit fight on the tier of Yonkos. Luffy for the past two arcs has gone from defeating a Yonko's right-hand man in a head-to-head fight to defeating a Yonko himself, and we need to see exactly how far he's come since the last two arcs, since we've had him just constantly adapting to the dangers of the new world. With Luffy now being this strong, I don't want to see past Luffy using Haki in base in order to beat up Lucci. The reason why I sound like a hater is because we are going to have the potential of Lucci just scrapping with Luffy, and if this fight actually does drag on and Luffy's forced to use transformations, it's just going to seem like all that power he's gained throughout the two arcs kinda meant nothing, but it would just look cool for Lucci to be this strong, I guess. But that's like the one positive thing I can say about this. It would just be cool that Lucci is this strong. However, I believe Lucci has unfinished business with another Straw Hat, that being Nico Robin. Now, Robin definitely did get some shine in Wano, but I think we can all agree that her peak was at Enies Lobby. And in my opinion, her scenes in post-time skip seem very underwhelming. And if Robin were to engage in a one-on-one with Lucci and get her comeback for what happened during Enies Lobby and us seeing this new Robin who wants to live embarrassing the person who tried to execute her, would be such a W moment for Robin's character and would show just how far she's come, and we'd also have the best elements about Robin being incorporated in said moment. As for the others, like Kaku and that one other member, maybe Frankie, Nami, or Usopp or Chopper could really just handle them. I want the main point of this being that Luffy can see that his crewmates are strong enough to defend him instead of it constantly being the other way around, which it has been since Whole Cake and Wano. But now it's time for the lower tier Straw Hats to shine and return the favor. Lucci being stronger than the likes of King or Queen sounds cool, I guess, and I do like Lucci a lot. I want bro to be strong, but it simply wouldn't make any sense for the story to me. And if Lucci body slams Luffy and Luffy has to go through some type of training, I'm honestly gonna be kind of disappointed. But we will have to see next week. Hashiri dase, hashiri dase.